Goodbye. Right now at 6, a winter storm warning is in effect for the entire News 8 Now viewing area. We have team coverage, and part of that means staying home. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is warning drivers it may have to close some roads.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 6. I'm Amy DuPont. That winter storm warning in effect. Snow is falling now and a lot more is on the way. We have our team covered tonight. Our Dua Israr is live in La Crosse where the city declared a snow emergency. But we begin with Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl, who is tracking the incoming snow and dangerous winds.
Yeah, light snow falling right now, and I just want to reiterate that this is not going to be a massive snowfall. It's going to be a snow system in terms of amounts that we are used to here in the upper Midwest. The difference, strong winds over a long period of time and bitter cold, and those winds are what could cause blizzard conditions in parts of the area as we head into especially tomorrow night, Friday, and Friday night. So just some light snow in downtown La Crosse right now. Look at the real estate this thing is covering. Winter weather alerts all the way from the northern and central Rockies, northern and central plains, upper Midwest, all the way down to Memphis, Tennessee, into the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes. So breaking it down, winter storm warnings for all of our areas, and then that blizzard warning goes into effect tomorrow night west of the Mississippi River. So here's over the next 24 hours a winter storm warning for everyone in the viewing area this evening through 6 o'clock Thursday evening. That's when we're going to see 3 to 8 inches of dry, fluffy snow across most of the region. Not all that windy tonight, so don't be overly concerned tonight for the winds. Winds increase during the day on Thursday. So if you're going to be out and about traveling tonight, it's not going to be crippling, but it's going to be difficult enough with the light to moderate snow moving through, and with how cold it's been, this snow as it started is immediately starting to accumulate on roads, surfaces, sidewalks, cars, anything else that is outside, of course. And there's plenty more batches of snow where that came from off to our west. It's still cold. Temperatures in the single digits, 3 in Eau Claire, 9 here in La Crosse, some lower teens down towards the Wisconsin River. So an alert night due to the periods of snow and travel impacts. Not all that windy, as I mentioned. Lows drop to about 5 degrees, but they will continue to drop as we head through the day on Thursday, and winds will increase. And that's when things really start to get dicey in terms of blowing snow and reduced visibility, especially by tomorrow night and into Friday. I'll break down those details with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, we'll be waiting for that. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is asking you to stay home tonight. If you must travel, the DOT is warning drivers that some roads may be closed. The DOT is working alongside law enforcement to put out travel not advised signs. Drivers can check for what the road conditions will be like by using the 511 Wisconsin app or its website. The DOT will also update road conditions through the state with the help of more than 500 cameras and local law enforcement.
If a traveler is going from, let's say, Madison to Wausau, you're able to view the winter road conditions in 511. You're also able to look at cameras along the route to see what the conditions are at that time.
And you heard Bill mention this too. Hoyt also saying that the strong winds and blowing snow could be dangerous, especially for semi-trucks and large vehicles. So drivers should keep at least 200 feet between them and the trucks around them. And of course, give yourself enough room and time to stop. Well, here are some other travel musts. Move your car out of your garage if you're going to warm it up, and make sure your tailpipe is not blocked. Take bulky coats off your kids. It sounds a little bit nuts, but that way their seatbelt will fit snug. You can put their coat back on once they're buckled in, or cover them with a blanket. And finally, make sure loose objects are in the trunk of your vehicle so that in the event of a crash, they don't become a hazard. The City of La Crosse's snow emergency is now in effect, and that means so are new alternate side parking rules. News 8 Now's Dua Israr is live on the city's north side with what you need to know.
Amy, we know that snowfall means that you have to be careful about what side of the street you're parking your car on. Now this year we do have some new alternate side parking rules in effect. Last year, alternate side parking was in effect starting November 1st all the way to April. But this year, the City Council decided that it'll only be in effect when there's a snow emergency. So when there are 3 inches of snow or more on the ground, be sure to move your car to the right side of the street. Now that means on the even side of the day, park your car on the even side of the street, and on the odd dates, park your car on the odd side of the street. Now it might be difficult to find some parking during the winter, but there is a reason behind alternate side parking. It helps snow plows clear the road without having to maneuver around cars or even garbage cans actually. And so that'll allow them to just clear the roads, making the roads safer for everyone to travel on. citation. Now, the first citation won't cost you anything if you forget to move your car, but the second citation and any citation going forward can cost you anywhere from $15 to $60. So be sure to move your car on the right side of the street, and you can find all of that information on news8000.com. Amy reporting live in La Crosse. Dua Asrar, News 8 Now, back to you.
Dua, one quick question. This snow emergency, how long will it at least run?
48 hours. So this one will end Friday, December 23rd at 6 p.m., but it can be extended depending on if snow continues to fall.
All right, thank you. Dua Asrar live on the city's north side for us tonight. And you can find the latest on the city's website or its app. It's called La Crosse 311. That's where you're going to find out information about whether they're extending this emergency. The city's emergency declaration also triggers the opening of warming shelters. The unsheltered population and anyone else who needs help can stay in one of two city-owned buildings, the Southside Community Center and Northside Policing Center. They're both open now and will remain open until Monday morning, and if more space is needed, the city can open other buildings that are already designated for emergency use. Well, warming shelters are opening, but many other places, including schools, are closed because of this storm. Those schools are scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Happy Kids Tonight, but you can find the full list as well as a list of other community services that are closed at news8000.com/closings. You'll also get the latest forecast updates and a link to download our weather app at news8000.com. Other news now. The Jackson County man committed after killing his father is being released. In 2017, a judge committed Lars Helgerson for life after he admitted to fatally shooting his father, burning his body and burying it under an ATV track on his family's property. Helgerson has been receiving treatment for mental illness at Mendota Mental Health Institute, but the 29-year-old petitioned the court for release. A doctor who examined Helgerson says that he is not a danger to himself or others, and Helgerson's brother and other family members object. They say he only started taking meds a year ago and that he has admitted to skipping doses.
Now they're letting him go after he did such a violent act. So, against his best friend, his father. And this isn't just he didn't just murder his father, he murdered another human being. And I don't want that to ever happen to anybody else, because nobody else should have to go through that.
The judge did grant Helgeson conditional release. So over the next 60 days, the court will determine Helgeson's outpatient treatment plan and where he will live. He's in custody, though, tonight. Some sweet treats are coming to Onalaska in the new year. The popular chain Crumble Cookies moving in. It will be located between Shopko Optical and Chipotle. Now, that chain already has more than 600 stores across the country and is known for the large frosted cookies and weekly rotating menu. For some Holman high schoolers, the giving season lasts all semester. During the Character Strong class, students organize Winter Wishes program. And so here's how it works. Students and staff can anonymously make wishes for themselves or others, and those wishes can range from anything from, say, a gift card to guitar strings. And people in the community can stop by the high school and fulfill the wishes. Students in the Winter Wishes class say giving back has helped them learn some necessary life skills.
I think that's an important thing that not most high schools get to learn about and students get to learn about, and that's an important life trait that you need to take on in life no matter what your career path is or where you want to go after high school.
So this year's wishes have already been fulfilled, but you can always help next year. Coming up, closing the door on a 64-year career. Lenny of Lenny's Shoe Repair will be remembered for more than just repairing soles.
Home Furniture is making room for 2023 with our year-end clearance. Everything is on sale. Plus, get no money down, 6-year special financing on any purchase, and free shipping. The year-end clearance on now at Home Furniture.
Blain's Farm and Fleet's last-minute gift sale is going on now. Finish your holiday shopping for less with great gifts at even better prices for everyone on your list. Like half off this screwdriver set with rack, just $19.99. Get a Presto Pizza Pizzazz, only $44.99. Kids Under Armour activewear is 25% off, and all Duke Cannon bar soaps are $2 off. Plus, Blain's Farm and Fleet gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Find value at Blain's Farm and Fleet.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Let the mattress experts at Home Sleep Express take the mystery out of famous internet beds like Nectar, Purple, or Casper. Plus, get 5-year interest-free financing on mattress purchases of $19.99 or more. Test and buy Nectar, Purple, or Casper now at Home Sleep Express.
After 64 years, a beloved La Crosse Northside shoe store is closing its doors. Lenny of Lenny's Shoe Repair is retiring. As News 8 Now's Emily Haugen explains, Lenny will be remembered for far more than the repairs he made.
They say if the shoe fits.
Lenny Shoe Repair.
But Lenny Maniac.
I just picture what I'm doing and the problem I have, and I work around it. I just had a knack for that.
Has a knack for making almost anything fit.
They call it Lenny Shoe Repair, but I tackle anything and everything that comes through the shop here.
He's been in the business for 64 years.
I tell everybody I've saved a lot of souls. I just don't have the white collar.
Hi, buddy. Ever since I was a kid, my dad brought us here to get our shoes. Congratulations.
Every soul Lenny worked on has a story.
You know, I'm not one to remember names, but I know the faces and I know what I've done for them. I can name everything I've done for them.
And in many cases, they touched this cobbler's soul.
Yeah, his name was Stubbs Sasha. He had a foot problem that nobody could do nothing for him. So a friend of his brought him in to me, and I did a special build-up on him, where he golfed and did everything for the next 12 years.
In Lenny's store, no one is simply a customer.
He's been a great friend for many years.
Everyone is better off, thanks to the man who helped them put their best foot forward.
Lenny kept me working, kept me walking.
Lenny's service is always sown with compassion. Work that will outlive even the oldest pair of shoes.
As soon as they get new shoes, they run down here and get them built up.
Lenny's had a great run.
Not going to be that easy anymore.
But the 80-year-old says it's time for his last stitch. Lenny will retire at the end of December.
Where the hell are you going to go to get your next shoe built up?
I heard it is a good place in Poland.
Yeah.
Though he's closing up shop.
I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah.
Huh?
I hear that a lot.
Lenny's clearly left a mark on the souls of the city. In La Crosse, Emily Haugen, News 8 Now.
Congratulations, Lenny. You can stop by and say your farewells at Lenny Shoe Repair between now and December 30th. And after that, there will only be one remaining shoe repair store in the city of La Crosse. What a career. Well, snow is coming down, and that is just one reason for the winter storm warning that is now in effect. And Bill, you're standing by with the latest. There's a lot coming.
Yeah, 3 reasons. We got the snow tonight, we've got winds that really ramp up later tomorrow, and we've got bitter cold to deal with as well. I'll break it down with full details coming up next.
Save big on all Metabo power tools and accessories now at Menards. Metabo offers a huge selection of products such as nailers, saws, drills, drivers, bits, and more. Now you can tackle the toughest jobs with a powerful 18-volt cordless impact driver. This driver provides innovative solutions, keeping your job site more productive than ever. That's why Metabo is the choice of pros. Save big on Metabo now at Menards. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
This This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright. Come in and choose from a great in-stock selection of vehicles, or simply place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in. Plus, hundreds of vehicles are arriving daily, just in time for the holidays. Now, for a limited time, get up to $1,000 bonus cash on most in-stock Ford vehicles. Hurry in. See your Northland Ford dealer today.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots. Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet.
Their feet? For real?
Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack.
Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help.
Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way.
Come in for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
At Schwebel Getz & Sieben, our most important value is our commitment to our clients.
I chose Schwebel Getz & Sieben because they took the worry off my shoulders.
Because they paid attention to me and they took care of us.
I felt right away that I could trust them and that they were people that actually cared.
When I reached out to Schwebel Getz & Sieben, immediately they made me feel that I was in good hands.
Representing accident victims for over 40 years, Schwebel Getz & Sieben.
Shop local this holiday season with Toma Chamber and Visitor Center. J&R Variety offers everything from nostalgic items, holiday finds, and more. At American Shaman, find the best industry standard products that focus on relieving stress and pain management. The marketplace is filled with primitive and country treasures, an unforgettable shopping experience. Bertram's Jewelry Studio is a family-owned, full-service, on-site jewelry studio offering custom design, expert repair, and unique selection. Shop local. Shop Toma.
Well, welcome back. We have winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, and blizzard warnings for a huge part of the nation. That's why you're hearing so much about this storm system, even in the national news, because of the real estate this thing is covering, and also because it's a big travel week for the Christmas holiday. Let's break it down locally. Now, for tonight, everyone, all of our counties in a winter storm warning from now until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. That's when we're going to see about 3 to 7, maybe 8 inches of dry, fluffy snow most areas. So again, I want to reiterate, this is not going to be a massive snowstorm for the region, but winds will be a big part of it as the system progresses. Now, not all that windy tonight, but winds do pick up as we head through the day on Thursday. Then, winter storm warning continues east of the river from tomorrow evening all the way through early Saturday morning, and then a blizzard warning goes into effect west of the river during that same time frame. Just light snow showers through Friday. Stronger winds, though, causing blowing snow, even those blizzard conditions to the west, especially on the flatter terrain, the higher terrain, the ridge tops of southeastern Minnesota, northeastern Iowa. Also dangerous wind chills with bitter cold with this storm system. So timing details. Snow, bulk of it falls tonight into tomorrow morning. Strongest winds, especially tomorrow night, Friday and Friday night, gusting upwards of 45 miles per hour. And the coldest wind chills will be Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night into the following mornings. Wind chills in the 20s and 30s below zero, even approaching 40 below in those wind-prone areas west of the river. So snow tracker showing, again, a general 3 to 7, maybe some localized 8-inch totals. Best chance for those higher amounts to the east, a little bit lighter totals to the west. But again, it's going to be a dry and fluffy snow, which is good news compared to last week's storm in terms of not being as hard on the power lines and trees. The bad news, it's going to be easier for the winds to pick it up and rearrange it, cause some reduced visibility. Now, just some light snow in downtown La Crosse right now. 9 is our current temperature, and that's the high. 8 degrees below zero, the low this morning. 31 and 16 are the averages, and just a 1/10 of an inch of snow so far. 9 degrees, light snow out at the airport. Winds are light. Does feel like 1, though. 3 with light snow in Eau Claire. Notice there is some snow already on the roads up there. Feels like 9 below with an east to northeast breeze at 5 to 10. So already starting to see some snow-covered roads to the north and to the west, and that's going to spread east overnight. And look at this bitter cold air that's heading our way behind a strong cold front. Current temperatures in the single digits above zero, some lower teens down to the south, and winds, again, not overly strong yet, but still enough to produce wind chills between about 0 and 10 below. So some light snow starting to creep into the area from the west. It's been occurring for the past couple of hours now up to the north and also west of the river. But again, this snow will continue to spread east-northeast over the course of the overnight, and there's more pockets of snow farther to the west as the low itself kind of tracks by to our south. Then it's going to kind of stall and strengthen over the central Great Lakes, and that's what's going to crank up the winds so strong. So Sky Tracker showing light to moderate snow later this evening, maybe some brief pockets of heavy snow as well. It tapers tomorrow morning. But notice how the winds really increase from the northwest throughout the day tomorrow, and especially tomorrow night and into Friday. Maybe some wraparound light snow showers on Friday, but the main story on Friday will be those strong winds. In fact, wind gust tracker, not all that strong tonight, but by tomorrow morning, maybe gusting over 20 miles per hour. By tomorrow evening, gusting over 30 miles per hour. And as we head into the day on Friday, yeah, we could see wind gusts of 40, even 45 to 50 mile per hour gusts over the open areas of southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa. So snow tonight, not overly windy, lows near 5, and then temperatures continue to drop tomorrow. Snow tapers, but winds increase, and it's going to be bitterly cold. Blowing snow on Friday, perhaps even into Saturday. Might have to add Saturday as an alert day as well. Single-digit highs all the way through Christmas Day. Small chance for some light snow showers Sunday night. Otherwise, mainly dry through about the middle of next week with improving temperatures. 29 on Wednesday, 34. It's going to feel like a heat wave next Thursday.
All right, can't wait. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up in sports, the Vikings seem to find a way to win even when it seems impossible, but their QB says his team still needs to prove it's the real deal heading into week 16. And after 6 years on a varsity team, La Crescent athlete's senior season is cut short, but Callie Esser has a lot to be thankful for. We're going to hear from her next in sports.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
Jerry here with Stockman's of Osseo, and we have holiday foods, holiday spirits, Christmas decorations. We have your snow shovels and your snow blowers.
Merry Christmas from Stockman's of Osseo.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fire Paste Company and receive a 26% federal tax credit. Unlike a traditional metal wood stove, a Hearthstone soapstone wood stove delivers consistent heat using beautiful soapstone. Purchase before the end of the year and receive a 26% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. La Crosse Fire Paste Company, because your place is by the fire.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer on select Ford vehicles. Choose a vehicle in stock or simply place a custom order. Lock in your rate and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in.
So much.
And that's how Ford is helping you
Proud of you, kid.
shine bright. For a limited time, get a no-charge 3-year, 30,000-mile premium maintenance plan when you purchase most new Ford vehicles. See your Northland Ford dealer today.
Why pay extra to ship and wait 2 days or more when you can pick it up for free today at Blaine's Farm and Fleet? Shop boots and clothing, housewares, snacks, pets, gifts, and everything else you need. It's easy. Just place your order online at farmandfleet.com or on our mobile app, then pick up your items in our convenient drive-thru. Shop online and drive through at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Plus, same-day local delivery is now available.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
From all of us at Stockman's of Osseo, we'd like to wish you
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Well, we're in the heart of the high school winter sports season. For some athletes, it's their first opportunity playing for the varsity squad, and for others, it's their last year giving it their all for the town they grew up in. But not every story has a happy ending. For La Crescent Hoka senior Callie Esser, who has played for 6 years on the varsity squad, but it has to end her senior year early. Esser first made her varsity debut for the Lancers in the 7th grade, an opportunity she didn't take lightly. But now as a senior, a knee injury that requires surgery is cutting her senior year short and made last night her final game as a Lancer.
They told me that I was able to play, but at this point it's just like I'm not to my full potential and I won't get back to my full potential, and the pain is just kind of too much to handle.
So I decided that the best for me is just to get surgery and move on and get better, faster, stronger, and I can help my team in different ways than just being on the court.
Esser plans on taking on a new role as a leader and a coach for her teammates. It's not the role she thought she'd be in this year, but Esser says if there's one thing being a part of this program has taught her, it's you gotta keep going.
Sports in general, it's physically 10% and mentally 90%, and it's just, you have to be able to roll with the punches. Every day it's gonna be a different thing, and you never know, so just keep playing because you never know when you're gonna get hurt, you never know when you're gonna be done playing forever.
Well, Esser may have played in her last game in a Lancer uniform, but most importantly, she's leaving the program in a better place than when she first arrived 6 years ago. All right, staying in Minnesota, the Vikings have made quite the buzz this year. They have the second best record in the NFC. They've clinched the division and are coming off of the largest comeback in NFL history. Now, for fans, they've made the games a lot of fun this year, but everyone in the locker room is still trying to put together 4 quarters of good football.
We're still kind of chasing that performance for 4 quarters that we can walk off the field and just feel really, really good about. In this league, sometimes that can be tough to find because everybody's good and everybody tests you. But, you know, certainly that's what we're chasing this week, is to put together a really strong 4-quarter performance in all 3 phases.
And Captain Kirk is right. They made it to the playoffs, but nobody is picking this team to win the Super Bowl, in large part because a lot of their wins are ugly wins. They need to come out and win the game from the first snap to the last snap, and they only have 3 more games left to prove themselves. Saturday night at home against the Giants, and then on the road for their last 2 games in Green Bay and then in Chicago. That's all I got for sports. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Pilgrims was great. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, they united around me from HR down to the people on the floor. They helped me get through the rough times. Pilgrims is not just a job, it's a career path.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $1,500 total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Working Pilgrims has been working super nice, very convenient for me and my family. Especially in this job, I have a CDL driver license. Pilgrims is more than a job, it's a career path.
Winter storm warning tonight and tomorrow, 3 to 8 inches of dry, fluffy snow. Winds increase tomorrow, and then blizzard warnings tomorrow evening through Saturday morning west of the Mississippi River.
All right, a lot going on in the weather world, so stay with us on air and online. We'll see you at 10.